For most IELTS students, it doesn't matter how many practice IELTS reading tests they do, they inevitably just get the exact same score every single time. So what I'm going to show you today is my number one tip to make sure that your score improves with every practice reading test that you do. This lesson is suitable for general training and academic IELTS, so no matter which type of test you're doing, you will benefit from this. My name is Lara Ryan. I've been an IELTS examiner. I've been an IELTS teacher at the British Council. I have over a decade of experience with the IELTS test, and I am the founder of Complete Test Success. So before we jump into this, make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel or my page. What's really important is that you use the correct resources. So don't use these free practice IELTS speaking tests that you find online. You need to use the ones that are published by Cambridge. So this is what they look like. Don't use books 1 to 4 because those are the old format, and anything from 5 onwards is fine. Also, make sure to use the academic version if that's the test you're doing, or the general training version if that's the test you're doing. Next, we're going to look at what most students do when they're trying to improve their IELTS reading scores. So they'll take a test and they'll go through it, answering it to the best of their ability. And once they've finished, they go back through it, check the answer key, mark an X with the ones they've got wrong, and a tick with the ones that they've got right. Many students will actually stop right there, count the number of correct answers they've got, see what score they have, and then do another practice IELTS reading test. But that is not going to improve your score. What you need to do is you need to figure out what you've done wrong to help you improve. So let's look at that in more detail. But first of all, don't forget to sign up for my free live feedback lessons every week. You'll find a link in the video description, and all my email subscribers have access to free reading, writing, listening, and speaking lessons on Zoom with me every week. So instead of stopping right here, we're going to check what the correct answer was. So instead of "they will follow the text," we'll have "the text." So write down the correct answer next to any of your incorrect answers. And from there, and this is key, you don't just look at the correct answer, you determine why you chose the incorrect answer. So with the first one here, the reason I got it wrong is because I didn't read the instructions properly. Now, this is just an exam technique issue. So this is something I need to be more careful of in my next practice IELTS reading test. So just make sure that you understand the mistake that you made, and make sure you understand how you're going to avoid repeating that mistake. In the next one, I had a spelling mistake. I wrote stoop instead of stop. And obviously, if you have a spelling issue, you have to fix that issue. So your scores are not going to improve until you improve your spelling. So in this case, it might actually mean that I don't do any more practice IELTS reading tests for another 1 or 2 months until I've improved my spelling to the point where I'm not losing marks in my IELTS reading test because of this type of mistake. And then for the last one, this is also a language issue because I didn't know the vocabulary, I didn't understand the question, and therefore I was not able to find the correct answer. And if you have a problem with vocabulary, again, the only solution is to stop, improve your vocab. Don't worry about doing any more practice IELTS reading tests until you have addressed the real issue, which is you don't have enough vocab to get the score you need. So that there is my number one tip. Don't just check which answers were correct, check why your incorrect answers were incorrect. Once you understand the specific issue that you have, you will be able to address that issue and you will be able to improve your scores. So don't just do practice after practice after practice after practice. Take action on your mistakes, and that is what will get you the IELTS score you need. So let me know in the comments below if you have been analysing your practice IELTS reading tests in this way. A simple yes or no will do, so that I know how useful this information is for you.